Sweet Lord, you finally answered this thing.
Hal, you're the last guy I expect to ring.
Why not? When things are grim like now, we all end up on Zoom somehow.
What's that, old chap?
I thwart your plans, you mean?
Haha, so funny. I'm in quarantine.
You too, like I. That is a tempting thought. Are all your evil plots now brought to naught?
Do I perceive a trace of unease? You lost control of the Scotch you released.
Now hold your horses. It's clear. This ordeal, the so-called corona, carries your seal.
My seal? Forgive me if I grin. The common cold is not my thing. A calf to wipe out all mankind? No, I'd have better things in mind. Remember the cholera and the pest. That is my mojo, and they still work best.
So you really think that I would devise a virus that locks everyone up inside? Converting sinners, my dear old friend, requires a concept that pays off in the end.
But didn't you hear, from Milan to Rome, on balconies, millions of singers from home, all over Europe, this hoi polloi croak from the windows the ode to joy? And you think that this is the devil's making? I'd like to know what you have been smoking.
Oh yes, that was lovely. Those songs reached my ears. Their communal spirit moved me to tears. But seriously, you think that I get my kicks from do-gooders, opera and pot-banging tricks?
So sorry, my bad, but if I may mention, there's many a fetish that's drawn your attention. Moreover, I thought that to make men unite, you would have sent aliens with whom they could fight.
Admit it, you relish the thought of a doc. Pronounce someone dead and pulling the plug. But honestly, does it give you a thrill to target the old, the frail and the ill?
Those half dead already? The sick and morose? I don't give a flying fart about those. If I had designed these plagues M.O., the kids would have been the first ones to go.
Perfidious plan from babes to teens. You wreak your havoc behind the scenes. Locking up kids and parents together until they are at the end of their tether. That only results, if no one holds back, in beating the brat till they're green, blue and black. And shutting all pubs, well, what can I say? It's easily equal to Judgment Day.
I have to admit that all this pell-mell is hard to compete with, even by hell.
That is precisely why everyone knows. Corona in your petri dish grows. Visiting friends is strictly forbidden. An aunt meets her nephew. They have to stay hidden.
Granny stays in her nursing home until the reaper comes calling alone.
No shaking hands, no kiss on the cheek. No parties, no revels, no pleasures to seek. And if you dare defy those commands, there's always a neighbor who's sure to denounce.
Denouncing? Oh, yes. Now that I know well. Accustomed, beloved, and practiced in hell. My German disciples, above all others, don't bat an eyelid when they rat on their brothers. And yet, that's not the poodle's core. Corona, that is not my war.
Spouses, too, are at their wits' end. For even the hookers from business are banned. You want to have sex, mask on and hands off, and then from behind, that's your kind of love.
Look, I don't mean to pile it on, but when it comes to taking the fun out of screwing, the expert's not me, but you. Strict Puritanism is your moral glue. Orgies or sodomy, sheep shagging or cow, thanks to the pandemic, that's all over now.
Yes, I admit, there's merit in that. And yet I have learned to hold myself back. My plan to promote puritanic behavior, discouraging love from the same-sex flavor, rewarding with AIDS those moral lawbreakers, just yielded fat profits for condom makers.
Come on, admit it. You bask in this bullshit. Crisis has chance, and this calm, I love it. Slow down and thank the one high up above. Give me a bucket, I'm going to barf.
You really think this is what I would like best? To close all the borders, north-south and east-west? Just watch as the others succumb to this bug. Not lift a finger, just sit safe and smug.
Tie a mask across your trap, shout solidarity and all that crap. Hashtag Corona is stopping your feet and calls for police. That's what they need.
I would have excused a pest that was minor. A virus that only hit communist China. But spreading this thing all over the planet, it's going too far, in my words. God damn it.
I wash my hands of this, you hear? Been washing hands now for a year. Come on, cough up, time to confess. You spawned this plague, this unholy mess.
Wasn't me, I swear by myself. The playbook for this resides on your shelf.
For God's sake, stop. Let's cut the crap. If this ain't you.
Nor you, old chap.
Who's messing up our little game?
Are they themselves the ones to blame?
The butcher concludes, much to his surprise, the lambs lead each other to the slaughter these days.
But if they now hand out their own punishment, we'll soon find we're unable to pay our rent.
I don't want to put that theory to the test. The homeless these days are as fucked as the rest.
Fear, it turns out, has its very own charm. I can barely keep up keeping people from harm.
There's fires, for sure. Those news aren't fake. But flood the whole country? That is a mistake.
The question is, though, hell, what now?
Who cleans up this mess? And most of all, how?
No, I mean, when all this is over, which one of us will still have their favor? If there was some purpose, some sort of appeal.
Sounds like a new wager. Okay, it's a deal.